Watch it carefully.
Supervision is another key. If you operate a daycare or nursery, be sure to check local and state requirements for mandatory staff-to-child ratios. In general, we recommend these minimum ratios. For children 2 weeks to 2 years old, the adult-to-child ratio is 1 to 4. For 2-year-olds, it's 1 to 6. At age 3, it's 1 to 8. At age 4, it's 1 to 12. And for 5 years and older, it's 1 to 15. Whenever possible, consider increasing the number of workers beyond these levels, especially during high-risk activities, such as when the children go outside or are on the playground. Another important guideline for supervision is to never allow isolated, one-on-one situations where a child or youth is alone with a worker. Where possible, adhere to the 2-adult rule, in which 2 unrelated adult workers are always present when children are being supervised or instructed during programs and activities. This practice can significantly reduce the risk of child abuse, as well as the potential for false accusations. And in the event of an injury, one adult will be able to assist the child while the other adult calls for help and watches the other children. At a minimum, avoid isolated settings involving just one child and one worker. Another critical step for security is to establish a check-in and check-out procedure for children in the church's care. One easy and effective way to do this is to use the child check approach. The child is signed in by a parent or guardian who receives a child check, similar to a claim check. Upon returning to pick up the child, the parent or guardian must present the child check in order to sign out and leave with the child. If the adult does not have a child check upon arrival, a church leader must be contacted, and it will be their responsibility to determine whether to release the child.